see what it is?
What have you got there? Our nation eternally honors our flag. Oh, yes. And
Okay.
who signed this?
George W. Bush. I think Laura's on there. Condoleezza Rice. Obama.
Wow. Because your sister was
Oh
on
shit,
that.
I can't think. Who's Tipper Gore?
Tipper Gore.
Or her husband, I don't know which. Who's the vice president now?
Biden.
Biden's on here.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, Biden's upside down.
I love Biden.
There's Biden, right there.
Awesome. That's wonderful. Yeah.
He wrote it upside down.
Oh, well, that's okay. He is a little upside down anyway.
Yeah, I know. Now,
Oh, here.
what happened was...
Can I get that? Even though
What?
we're talking about something very much more important.
Have you got it?
Gorgeous.
How he lives.
Now, what happened was this. I had this on the back door of my cube van on the outside. And the trash truck pulled up, saw it, and threw bags of trash on the flag and chop suey and other shit.
Why would they do that?
Because it didn't say New York, it said Flight 93. I have photographs of it. I have garbage on my truck and everything. I can tell you the day, the time, and everything. I wrote it all down. It was a brand new garbage truck. It wasn't even a day old, the garbage truck.
That should be on the news.
I know.
That should.
I know. When they came to talk to me about me meeting Obama, whatever.
Oh, Biden.
Biden.
You know who said that?
I'm doing a smash.
Sarah Palin did that during the debate. Yeah.
Anyways, when it came for me to meet
Put that
him,
back in there.
I'm going to. When it came for me to meet him, this is why he didn't want to meet me. And they asked me about the flag, and George Bush said, "You want to sign that?" I said, "Yes." And they wanted to know why, and I wouldn't tell them. Because what I wanted to do is I wanted to give it to Mayor Bloomberg and say, I got 2 traffic tickets in your town, and I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to tell you when, and I'm going to tell you what the city of New York did to me. And when I told the story to the reporter, they wouldn't publish it.
When you told the story to where?
I told the story to a reporter out in Pennsylvania.
And they wouldn't publish it?
No, they didn't want that out. They did not want that out.
What a scandal.
Can you imagine how bad it would be against New York that they trashed a Flight 93 flag because it wasn't a New York World Trade Center? Can you imagine the flashback? Because it wasn't New York. They thought this was unconscionable.
I'm bewildered by this.
I was very, very livid.
I don't even know how to respond.
I know. Most people don't. And
because
Obama
your
knew what he was
sister was
signing also.
Your sister was on that plane.
Yeah. And everybody knows the story of the garbage truck, and the people were standing out in the street saying, "Yeah, give it to the flag, give it." And they're egging the trashmen on, the whole 9 yards. It was just not a good day. Let's put it that way.
Heartbreaking.
And I tried to wash the flag, and it wouldn't come clean, so I made him sign a dirty flag.
Who Obama?
I made them all sign the dirty flag.
Well, yeah. But that flag is so important.
Oh, I know. I used to hang it across my booth. A lot of people thought it was insensitive.
It's meaningful.
It's not all 3 locations, it's one. But I will tell you honestly, if you watch any documentary that's an hour long, 45 minutes is New York, 10 minutes is Pennsylvania, 5 minutes is the Pentagon.
Wait.
If you watch a 1-hour article on 9/11, 45 minutes is on World Trade Center.
Right.
10 minutes is on Pennsylvania. 5 minutes is on the Pentagon.
You know what? That actually feels right. I mean, like in my memory, that sounds.
Now, everyone keeps calling Ground Zero New York. There's 3 ground zeros.
That's right.
And the only plane that fought back was Flight 93.
You know, they made a movie.
Yes, I know.
You saw that.
I almost watched it.
A friend of mine's in that movie.
She did it?
No, a friend of mine is in that movie.
Oh. They portrayed my sister so wrong, so incorrectly, and so poorly that when I got to the point of her actress doing, I had to turn it off. I was going to throw up. It was so wrong. My sister was a roller coaster junkie, a motorcyclist, and a pool shark. And they had this woman cowling in her chair. And
they didn't use the names.
Georgine Corrigan? Sure they did.
Oh, you're kidding.
Of course not. Why would they lie? This is American history.
You're right.
You're talking an attack on sovereign soil. This is American history. This is worse than Pearl Harbor.
So they didn't change the names. They used everybody.
No. It was.
Oh, that's your sister.
Yeah. I have this up here. This one says my sister, and there she is in there.
I'm getting glare. But this is, and Obama signed this right here? Yes.
But someday, if you have 6 years, I'll tell you about Pennsylvania and how they came to arrest me.
If I have 6 years?
If you have 6 years. They had 2 sets of handcuffs, two revolvers on the table, 7 chairs, 6 on one side, 1 on the other. It was an inquisition. It really was.
Oh, I knew.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
A lot of FBI files. You said there's.
Oh, honey, they're this tall.
Wait, show me how tall.
They're this tall.
I can't even get that.
Yeah, honey,
I'm not surprised at all.
When Bush was going through the reception line of the family members, my living dead brother was standing next to me and said,
"Wait, my living dead brother?"
Yeah, all my relatives are dead.
Uh-huh.
My one relative lives in Georgia. My other relatives live in Hawaii. They're
right.
all dead.
Okay.
Got it.
I will later. Yeah.
All right. George is shaking my brother's hand. He goes, "My name is Robert Marisay. My sister was," and George is like this. Yes, I know exactly who you are. Staring right at me. Staring right at me. He read my file.
Whoa.
Oh yes, he glared at me like you wouldn't believe. He gave me daggers all through last September. He didn't want anywhere near me. Yeah, George and Laura.
George Bush
Yeah.
and Laura? Whoa.
Let me put it to this way.
This is
The incident took place on 9/11 in 2001. In 2009, I finally realized that ad had actually taken place and my sister was dead. It took me 8 years to actually believe it.
wow.
Never did. Not 2002, not 2005, not 2007. 2009, it finally.
Did you not believe it because
No,
of
not at all.
conspiracy
Not at all.
theories, or
Not
did
at
you
all.
not believe
Not
it
at
because
all.
you couldn't emotionally?
Not at all. Don't forget, she lived in Hawaii. We lived together for 6 years. I lived with her for 6 months. She lived with me for 6 months. We would spend 3 months in Hawaii, 3 months in New Jersey, 3 months in Hawaii, 3 months in New Jersey. John was absolutely livid. I want to go to Hawaii with you. I want to go to Hawaii with you. I took him to Hawaii. He says, "Don't you ever take me to Hawaii again." We got to the beach for 27 minutes out of 3.5 weeks. He says, "I thought this was a vacation." I said, "I come here to work."
John is
My ex.
your ex. But wait, let's get back because so now you have all this information about. I mean, this is kind of a scandal. This is this whole situation with
honey,
the flag.
No, it's even worse. When they classified the living people of the people who died, they gave them tiers. Tier 1 was husband, wife, mother, son, brother, sister, whatever. That tier 1 gave you a free ride for the rest of your life. That's where all the money was collected from, and that's where everybody gets their check. Okay, I was classified as a tier 1. My niece turned to me and said, "We're giving you 60% of the settlement." You don't have to. No, we talked about it.